Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In today's presentation, we are going to be talking about horse barns, small size horse barn, the stalls, uh, number of stalls, sizes of the stalls, designs, uh, needs, what is needed around the barn, what is needed inside the barn, what are the sizes of the stalls, and all that stuff we're going to be discussing in this presentation today. In the past, we have talked about 5 acres to 20 acres properties that any individual owner can manage and handle. So, in today's presentation, we are going to go one step further. Now, since we talked that we have land available, we have our house built already, or if we don't have a house built, what we can do that we could have our living space and our horses can also live inside, safe and protected from the weather and all that. So let's jump into it. So uh, the thing that what is needed is a barn with what kind of barn we are looking for and all that. So today's agenda definitely is going to be introduction, goals, design, barn plan, and then at the end we're gonna summarize all that what we talk about today. Uh, in this introduction, we're gonna talk about that what size of the horse barn do we need, which can be for 4 horses or minimum 2 horses. Do we need 4 stalls or do we need 2 stalls? And what are the sizes of the stalls? What size, what kind of barn we need? One single story, double story. Stalls are a very significant part of any barn. There are 2 different sizes of the stalls. A standard stall is a 12 foot by 12 foot, and there is a special stall built for those who are in raising the foals and fillies, course, have their mares used for babies. So that's where you need to have a bigger stall for those mares. They can have a baby inside. Tack room and a wash rack. These are the important parts of any barn. Okay, what are our goals? Do we want a just covered shed, or do we want to have a barn built there where horses can live inside? And what are their requirements? Let's jump into that. Well, there are some designs. You can see a picture with stalls, a picture with a horse barn on the bottom. Top is just for living. Then a picture with the two horse stalls. It's very small barn with a open wash rack. A picture with the back end of the barn building where horses can stick their head out. A very luxury inside of the barn that very beautiful design, piping. The fence is very nice, pipe fence inside, and another one, the square pipe is used in the next picture on the middle, and then 3 horses are sticking their heads out from their stalls, and then horses in the next picture, they are sticking their heads out towards the paddock, and then very nice green, lush green ground, and the horse barn in the background, and then another horse barn. where they have like horses standing outside of the barn stalls and enjoying the weather and all that. Let's jump into the stall plan at minimum. So what you need is an inside area of that barn supposed to be like if it's, you want to have four stalls built and you got to divide all that area into equal sizes. So 36 foot by 36 foot uh, building is going to be very nice for four horses, a deck room, and a wash rack. If you look at this plan, it shows the sides, both sides, 36 foot and 36 foot. But if you look at inside, each stall is a 12 foot by 12 foot. And then tech room is also 12 foot by 12 foot. Then in between the aisle is also 12 feet. Then wash rack is 12 by 12, stall is 12 by 12, and then the stall is 12 by 12. And you can see their doors are opening backwards. So definitely they have these stalls opposite to each other, and they have their paddocks in the back of where the door opens. That's where the paddocks are. The horses can enjoy their uh, open area, maybe grazing during the day, and the nighttime they can stay in the stall. If it's a summertime, they can stay inside. In the evening, they can come out and stay overnight outside in the open paddock, and in the daytime, they stay inside. This is a beautiful view of a European uh, barn, which has four stalls on the left side and four on the right. And there you can see their doors. Entrances are in the middle, and they have like side fences. I mean, the partitions are fully tall, like almost like 10 feet or maybe 12 feet tall. But on the front, where the gate is, that's like a half of the height. And then sides, they are like going up, and they're giving uh, space and protection to the horse. They won't jump out. I mean, the entrance area, usually they don't come out unless horse is really aggressive and they just don't want to stay inside the stall. They could jump out this kind of small gate. Usually these horses are very well trained and they can stay in there. They won't come out. You can see in this picture, the fences are on the front. You can see that's pretty full size, like 12 by 12. So these horses are definitely not uh, trusted that they can live in those like a half size gate in front of them, because definitely they can come out. So they keep these kind of horses. They are not well trained, or they have habit of jumping out. So they will keep them contained inside the high fences. Again, this is these horses. They have only a opening enough that a horse will not try to jump out. If they are aggressive, they will break the fence and come out. But usually these are well trained and they know that that's their safety. They want to stay in there. But you can see the paddock on front of the door. So that's the back end of the stall. Inside the building, you saw the aisle from the horses and the aisle right side and left side. Here you just see the fences, and they are on, or each fence is dividing the other stall. So that's like a paddock. Horses can come out there. This is a beautiful design where you can have those sliding doors. They're open right to left, right and left, and there are small windows on the side. So these showing those are the stalls, and that could be like 4 stall or 6 stall horse building, a horse barn, and then on the top there is a living quarter, so owner can live up there too. A trainer can live up there. That's a very nice design of a 2 horse stall. And you can see there's a wash rack instead of wash rack inside the building. That's outside, so open, the only covered area, and then sides are open, and you can see it's all wet. Definitely that's a wash rack horse. Somebody just wash their horse and walk away, or riding or whatever, or just drying them on the other side. That's the back end of the building, and you can see there the top window is open, the bottom portion is closed. So definitely that's the entrance and exit for the horse, and that's the open paddock. Both two horses, they can get in and they can come out and stay commingle with each other, and there's no separation between them. Oh, that's a beautiful picture of a very nice size and very well ventilated barn and a stall. You can see the lights in there, the back window, and also you can see the fan all the way to the left side, like close to the ceiling. You can see that fan, and that provides enough air to the horses. And you can see this front door, the entrance is not as low as in previous picture we have seen. This is kind of high, and actual size of the height of this fence is about 12 feet. You can see on the sides, but in the middle they bring it down like 2 feet so the horse can have like more roomy feeling in there. It's a very luxury style horse stall, and you can see the picture was taken from this end. So this end is also a stall. That door is open, and looking at the far where the door is closed, the gate is closed on that stall. Okay, this is another design of a three horse barn where they can have three stalls, and each stall has a paddock on front of it, and each paddock is separated from others. So one on the side that has a separation, the other two horses also have a separation. So most probably that's a preference of an owner, that how they want to keep their horses. They don't want them to commingle and all that. Except this picture was taken in winter because you can see the horses are wearing their blankets. And but grass looks pretty green, so definitely they irrigate the grass up there even in winter. That's looking pretty green. Oh, this is a beautiful barn built in Australia, and somewhere in Australia, and you can see how well maintained this property is. That lush green frontage and the sidewalks. You can see the hedges in there. That's a walk alley. And inside the barn, if you look at the picture, the top has opening. So that's a storage. So most probably pretty big opening and no doors on it. So it means that's mostly for the hay storage, because they don't need to be protected or whatever. They just want to keep it inside. So this way they don't get bad with the moisture and all that. Uh, this is another beautiful picture of a two-stall horse barn, very small size, the two stalls right and left, alleyways in between, and then there are two rooms with the doors and closed walls and all that. Definitely one is a tech room, otherwise could be the feed room, and you can see the sliding doors all the way in the back, and there's fully open in the back, so that's like an open paddock, like to these both horses can go out there and commingle and hang around. Okay, the summary of this whole presentation is that a small horse barn is a necessity, and it's a protection for your horses. And the owner must consider a proper facility for safety of the horse, tack room, tack, and their trained horses to be ready for him when the owner needs to ride the horses. Owner must keep the horse clean, brush in an area and where the horses feel more safe and comfortable and protected. I hope that's gonna give you enough knowledge and introduction that what you can do, depending uh, you want to how much you want to spend and want to move on with. So I wish you good luck. Thank you very much for listening me, and see you next week. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.